Wow, you look good in a tux. Oh, a whole new world. My dad's embarrassed by me. Good morning, my loves, and welcome back to the vlog. Okay, here is my scary nightmare that I remember from last night. Essentially, yesterday I went to the grocery store. So when we get to the grocery store, I see a little girl. Now this little girl, she didn't look spooky at the time. She didn't look creepy. She honestly looked really freaking cute. And she kind of looked like me, right? But in a baby version. Okay, when I say it like that, I don't mean like she was a freaking doppelganger. I'm like, oh my god, that's me. Like I'm having a crazy trip. Like I'm on drugs. No, nothing like that at all. Like she just looked like a tiny little Korean girl. And I was like, ooh, me, right? And she was like maybe 6 or so, right? She has a camera in her hand and she's going around. I don't think she's vlogging. I think she was taking pictures of like the utensil aisle of like the wooden chopsticks, and I was like, oh my god, baby Stephanie, because like that's the shit I like, right? That's the shit I do. And so I look at her and she's walking past us in the aisle and she's like taking pictures. She's with her little brother, and I look at Andrew and I look at my dad and I kind of like go like this towards her and I go, oh my god, baby Stephanie, right? And like I didn't say it like, oh my god, I was like, oh my god, baby Stephanie. And I was just talking to Andrew, and she stops taking pictures, puts her camera down, and looks straight at us.
Oh, this is your dream or happened?
It happened in real life. And then my dad goes, whoa, right? And then she walks away and my dad goes, 근데 좀 이상하지 않았어? Which means like, hey, you don't think it's weird that literally when you said baby Stephanie, she looked back? Like maybe her name's Stephanie too. Like wouldn't that be crazy? We were just like, why would she look bad? It's like you saying like, oh my god, Karen. I'm not Karen. I'm not gonna look back, you know? So I was like, okay, I don't know. Maybe it's just like she heard English and she was like, who the hell is this ugly foreigner, right? So I'm thinking that's what she was thinking. Well, last night she ends up showing up in my dream. And I don't know why, in my dream, she was the baby version of me, and I had bought her a new camera to vlog with because she was using like this old point and shoot when she was at the grocery store when I did actually see her in real life. Yeah. And so I bought her like this new Canon camera, and I was at the grocery store and I was trying to look for her, but then apparently like someone said that the grocery store, you can't look for people that you don't like are related to. And I kept trying to explain to them that that's me, but they were like, no, is she your daughter? And I was like, no, like that's me.
No, I'm looking for myself.
Yeah, and then like, but it wasn't like deep like that. Like that's the weird thing. It wasn't like deep like, oh, I'm looking for my past.
But
like
maybe it is
I want to find myself. It wasn't like that. I was like, I just want to give her this camera because I bought it with my hard-earned money, babes. And like I already have a camera. So like, what am I gonna do with this camera if she don't take it? It was more like that. But it was just kind of creepy. It was so creepy the way that she looked back at us yesterday. It wasn't just like it was like a ding, like, you know, entering the creepy ding music. But that was the first dream that I remember in Korea. Don't get it twisted. It wasn't even deep like that, okay? I don't want everyone to be like, this means that you are looking for your past, blah, 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 blah. Baby Stephanie, you want to give her advice. Like, okay, maybe, but here's my advice to baby Stephanie. Wow, integrate, smooth, sponsor, promo. But also, I just want to say this next part of the vlog is sponsored by Simple Health, but it is also me dodging the question for 5 minutes of,
oh my god, Stephanie, when are you gonna have kids?
so like dodge that question right past me. I have decided to get on birth control, but here's the thing about me, okay? I am someone who's really sensitive to medication, but I am also someone who's absolutely, extremely lazy. If you guys have never heard of Simple Health, definitely check out the link in the description below because it's pretty much an online birth control prescription service, and they have certified, licensed, I think is the correct terminology, doctors on board, and you can fill out their survey on simplehealth.com/biz. By the way, the fact that my link is /biz, I love this company. So you can go fill out your online profile, tell them everything. If you're already on birth control, you can actually have another doctor review it on Simple Health. And the best part about this for me, okay, there's honestly so many reasons why different people would love Simple Health, but for me, I don't mind telling a 50-year-old about my sexual past and all of that. Like if your gynecologist is a 50-year-old man, like I don't mind telling him all the dirty deets, right? But if you don't like doing that, if you feel uncomfortable, or if you're like me, and I mainly like this service because I find it extremely hard to find a birth control that works for me, and so I need to have a service where I don't have to like set up appointments, go back and forth to an office in LA traffic, all of that nonsense, because I will just never get around to it. I will not go. So what you do is you enter in all of that information for free. They're gonna have a doctor review your information and they're gonna prescribe you with a birth control. But that's not it. They'll actually deliver it to your house for free on a monthly basis without interruption, so you never forget your birth control. And on top of that, you never have to leave the house. Like, I just really like things where you don't have to leave the house. They cover, I think, over like 100 brands of birth controls. They also do the patch and the ring if you guys like those alternatives. But on top of that, they do most health insurances. And if you have health insurance, most of the time it's gonna be free for you guys. If you don't have insurance, then it starts at, I think, $15 a month, which honestly, you know, other contraceptives cost a lot more than $15 a month. So definitely check them out, linked in the description, or use the code BIS at checkout to try it for free. This is actually my sister's last full day in Korea. She's going back to the States tomorrow around 4 p.m. And the main reason that my sister and her fiance are even in Korea to begin with is not to eat the delicious food like your fat bitch, Stephanie, but it's because they wanted to take studio wedding pictures. It is officially one of the most echoiest rooms that I've ever motherfucking been in, and it is not an empty room. We're actually inside of the, what do you even call this? Inside of the gym, inside of our hotel, and it's pretty much the size of our hotel room with 2 treadmills, some dumbbells, and a little, yeah, let me show you guys a quick tour. So when you walk in, they give you some waters, they give you some towels, and then the 2 treadmills. And that's it. And I know it looks like there's more, but these are all mirrors, so it's actually a wall. So there really is only 1 machine over there, not 2, not 4 treadmills, not 3, just 1 set of dumbbells. That's it. That's the gym biz. So I just wanted to start today's intro in a little bit of a different environment, but also because I am dying. Literally dying. My fiance and I were talking about this in the elevator because he's like, the motherland does not like you, biz, because our eyes throughout this entire vlog, I'm sure you guys will take notice and like leave it in the comments because it is a shit show. My eyes feel like donut holes that have been coated in powdered sugar because of how dusty, of how polluted this country is. My skin is breaking out, my skin is dry, and my nostrils. I just keep trying to film my intro and something keeps happening. When I was in the hotel room, freaking the housekeeping came to them. We got escorted to the gym. When we got to the gym, my dad came, so I'm currently in the car with my dad and my fiance right now, and we're headed to go meet my sister, and this is the whole thing that I kept trying to say for the past 5 minutes that I've been starting this vlog. Also, doesn't her Korean sound so fancy? So right now we're headed to go meet my sister. Korean wedding studio pictures. Guys, Koreans take wedding pictures so seriously, and they do it in such a way that's so interesting. So you go into a studio and you rent dresses. So you can bring 2 of your own outfits, but they also give you 2 wedding dresses. They fit you, they do your hair, they do your like everything, and then they have different backdrops. I mean, I've never been, but like from the online pictures that I've seen, that's usually how it's done, and it takes about 8 hours, and you have some casual pictures, you have some wedding dress pictures. Like, it's just kind of crazy. So we're gonna see how it goes. I'm gonna go visit her. I actually think I'm gonna be in a couple of her pictures because at the last hour or so she can bring in people that they can just take pictures of all of us, like a family picture and stuff. And so I need to look for an outfit for that. As you can see, I'm still wearing yesterday's outfit. We gotta go look for that, but this is crazy. So wedding pictures in Korea, honey, I thought that this was so interesting. Yeah. So when you get married in the States, you have a wedding photographer that comes up to your wedding, and then you also have a photographer for like your wedding pictures, right? Well, most wedding pictures are done in studios in the Korea. Like, there's no beach pictures, there's no running through the fields holding your lover's hand, you know, there's no golden retriever sitting on the park in the grass next to you type of pictures. It's all done in a studio, and weddings are really crazy here. They're all about efficiency. Unless you are like the 1% of the 1%, it's all about efficiency, meaning they have like a dedicated building towards weddings, and everyone's just getting married in different rooms. And by the time that your time slot is over and it's like the last 20-30 minutes of your ceremony, like these ajumas come in to give you like a hint that your time is up, and they start cleaning. Because immediately after you, there's another one in.
There's that many weddings here?
Yeah, and they're all in like these dedicated wedding halls, and I think they only last like an hour.
Wait, so nobody goes to like different places?
Very expensive. Destination weddings, and then they said that celebrities and ultra wealthy people, they do it inside of hotels and they book all day, or they do it inside of luxury homes. Like massive homes somewhere in Korea, maybe probably out in the suburbs, maybe in here in Seoul if you're that rich, right? But usually if you're just an average person, They're all done in wedding halls and they're all super efficient, like in and out. You've got like 20 brides in the building. Isn't that so crazy? So they said that the pictures at your wedding, because the wedding hall, like everybody kind of knows, you know, like what hall you got, everything like that. They don't really take as many pictures during the actual wedding, which is kind of flip-flopped. Usually Americans, it's like the wedding day is picture day bits, you know?
Yeah.
Here's the crazy thing. We booked 2 Airbnbs for this entire trip because we booked a little bit late, so there was no Airbnb that would just let us stay the whole trip, because I think they had like bookings in the middle. And so this Airbnb they moved to yesterday, we thought it was going to be a completely different building. It looked completely different in pictures. It was a completely different owner. Come to find out, it's in the same building. So they literally moved all of their stuff down into the car, put it in our hotel room for a couple of hours. Time to check in. We pull up the facts. It's the same building.
Because they don't tell you a lot of these until the last minute, you know?
And they were like, what the hell, guys? So we're gonna go check out the Airbnb and pick up, I think, Andreopa's shoes that he forgot.
하우스 투어.
Wow.
여기 들어와 봐. 깜짝 놀랐어.
Quick Airbnb house tour. Wow.
너무 좋아.
Wow! He said move back and try to get our hotel fee back. Oh my gosh, they have glass doors for this. Is this a bedroom? For this tiny bedroom. They've got a bathroom in here. They've got the main bed, I think, that they're staying in, looks like. Wow, 진짜 큰데?
What do you think, babe?
Wow,
Cute, right?
it's really nice. It's huge. They have another restroom here, like a little get ready section, and then another bedroom here. Wow. This is a really nice Airbnb. 여기 공짜 드링크잖아.
아니 그건 이제 언니가 사다 놓은 거.
아니 물 이런 거 다 공짜로 왔다는데 언니가? Wow, very nice. 근데 우리 가야 되지 않아 우리?
그거는 세탁기 말리는 것도 돼.
And they have a dryer, honey.
Oh.
Maybe we should come do our clothes.
Yeah, we should.
Oh, yeah.
This is nice.
That's really nice.
This is a real freaking
Like this is
laundry.
really nice. Man,
Oh, man.
should we cancel our hotel? Let's go. 아빠 가자. 사람 있어? 와 와. Honey, honey, honey. Oh my God. He says many people have died down there.
하려고 들어갔는데 이게 없는 거야.
A lot of the common
가다고
deaths is that this will be open at night, but this isn't here, and they'll drive in and fall in their car.
그냥 투자하고 있어.
I thought I was gonna trip and just fall into it.
Wow! Magically a car shall appear. That's so cool. This is so high tech. So I have a quick little itinerary. We're gonna go to the left first. Wait, is this not a crossing? No, that's a crossing. I'm gonna get hit by a car. That's kind of on today's schedule. I already feel it. It's gonna happen. There's so many cute stores. So this place is called 아빠 여기 뭐지? 가르수길? 가르수길. Yeah, it's so hard. Do you guys see this? I think it's just a cafe. Remind me of like the nicer side of Melrose. But today's mission is to find something appropriate to wear to my sister's wedding shoot. But this looks really cool. It's called 8 inches. Maybe I can find something in here. You don't like any of these florals? No florals. I feel like Koreans wear a lot of florals. Maybe it's in this season because all I've been seeing everywhere are florals. I saw the cutest little pink building over there, and so I'm gravitating towards it. You guys know I'm obsessed with pink, and I start walking closer to it, and in big bold letters it says adult shop. And I'm with my dad, so I'm like, all right,
And
let's
then she
U-turn.
started sprinting.
Away, because I'm with my dad, okay? And then so, this one says sale, so you know all 3 Asians are walking in. It actually says big sale. They literally didn't have it, so we walked into a store. Everything was really cute, but they didn't have a freaking fitting room, so I couldn't try anything on. We left, but it was really weird because there was actually, I think they were Chinese. Were they Chinese, honey? But there was 2 Chinese girls, and they were kind of like vlogging, but on their phones, and so I was like, oh, that's really cool, because those are some Chinese vloggers. But the truth is, they were live streaming and selling the clothes, like auctioning and bidding it off inside the store. I was so confused. I was like, that's a business. That's a business. So we're still on the hunt for more clothes. These buildings are so cool. Okay, so I think this is Kakao Talk's competitor. It's called Line and Friends, and I just know because I read in so many different blogs that people really like their ice cream here. It says no pets, but literally everything seems like a pet. It's so confusing. This is so cute. weird things about shopping in Korea. The first thing being that everything is like what they call a free size, which typically just means one size, which means one size does not fit all, but they act like it does. And I wish that they had different sizing, because something would have, like, I would have bought it if it was a little bit bigger or a little bit smaller so I could wear it differently, but they don't do any of that. Second thing is I snatched one of these to show you guys in the fitting room. It says fitting room rules, right? First one, take off your shoes before entering in the fitting room. The second rule is put on your face mask before putting on clothes so your makeup doesn't transfer. Will you hold this? Let me try to put this on in public in the middle of the street. My dad's embarrassed by me. I look like I'm about to rob a bank. Oh my. Okay, you're ready?
What the?
They have these like just in your fitting rooms, and then you put these on, and then you put on your thing. Is that not crazy? I saw that and I was like, that is innovation. And I also thought there was like a giant person right behind me, but that's innovation, guys. It's time for a quick update because, guys, I've been running around this little town looking for an outfit, and guess where? Your girl finally found an outfit to wear to my sister's wedding food. I'm hungry. That's the problem. Wedding shoot, not food. I went to Zara and I literally picked up a skirt and a blouse. I'll show you guys once I get there and change, and I'm gonna also show you guys the studio because I think it'll look really cool. I still need to find some shoes because I don't think I have time to go back to the hotel, and I don't think that I brought heels, so I've got like literally 5 minutes and I need to find shoes. Here's the thing about Korean style, nobody really wears heels here, and I don't like kitten heels, but that's like the trend here. So all I'm seeing is just some major kitten heels, and I want some stripper heels, and they don't have those. Last stop that we have before I have to literally go to the studio right now is Aldo, and I'm hoping that once a hoe, always a hoe, and Aldo will have some pics for me that aren't a little bit too conservative, I want to say, and maybe flat. Okay, but like I need this watermelon box, or not box, bag. That's so cute. Okay, focus, Stephanie. Okay, so we tried on 2 pairs of heels. This is the reject. Pretty much this, but with a spiky toe, makes hell of a lot of a difference. And this is probably the most I'll ever pay for an Aldo shoe. I found these, which I'm gonna try to look online and have it shipped to my house, because look at how cute these are. This is perfect. It's like so comical, but they don't have my size, so I'm gonna try to see if they even sell this in the States. Honey, that's not even fair. I'm Year of the Pig, so of course I like it. Okay, so this is called CN Photo Studio. Like, look at their little cute. Wow, they have, what did you say? Hey, don't get my dad all in a bunch like that. Wow, this one's so pretty. And they have so many shoes for you guys to like let and stuff. This like makes me get the wedding fever, like the wedding bug. I think those are like white wedding dress shoes. Okay, we're going down to where my sister's studio is. I think where the photo backdrops are. I'm nervous. I got my clothes that I just bought today. Oh wow, very cool. Oh my, oh, okay, sorry. Wow. 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. 죄송합니다. 인사를 만나고. Oh my gosh, look at this yellow. I'm sorry. So pretty. Oh my gosh. Like, look at this. Are these real? No way. I mean, it's a business. There's no way this is real, but oh my gosh, this is so... Wow, you look good in a tux, but also, like, the lights are dimmed. It feels like Vegas in here because you can control all the settings and vibes. Okay. Hey, boss. Oh my, the railroad. Wow. Wow. Beautiful. He said, where's the groom? Wow, they're going into... Oh my gosh, it looks like they're getting married in there right now. This is so interesting. Where are they taking this from? How do they get good lighting? I'm confused. But this is so pretty. Every floor is a different setup, and I really like this setup. I like the other one better, but what do you guys think?
1, 2, 1, 2. Okay.
He's dead ass holding a suitcase right now. He's holding a suitcase waiting by the train tracks, and the photographer is hiding in the bushes. He's literally hiding in the bushes. This is crazy. Now we are headed to room number 3. Wow! Oh my god! This is so freaking pretty! Holy shit, but also the lighting. Holy shit. Balls. Look at this setup, guys. They have like the cutest little French doors, and then they have these little circular things, which I think is like, I don't know, if you want to be real deep and corny with it, maybe it's like infinity, your love lasts forever. Okay, the photographer's down here, so I gotta keep it serious. And then they have this, which I think this is so comfortable. I feel like I want one of these. It is so soft. And then just all of this nonsense. So romantic. There's literally a hole in the wall. There's a hole in the wall.
Chill down. Alright. Okay, 1, 2. One more, 1, 2. And big smile. Okay, good job.
So we're at the next shooting scene, and look at this. This is another staircase that leads to, well, that just seems dangerous at this point, but oh my gosh, I feel like this is what you see in all of those Korean, oh, that's a dentist.
Plastic surgery.
Dun, dun. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. This is literally what you imagine to see in those freaking cute little K-dramas, and they're like drinking soju and eating fried chicken up here. They're all over there right now fixing his tie. Wait, are you trying to buckle his chin and your chin fat won't go in? Oh my gosh, like they have a ukulele. They have a ukulele. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh my god.
It's been a rough life.
Wow, 4th of July. Oh my god. So cute. So that has been such an adventure, honey. What did you think of the place? I'm oily as and I didn't even take any pictures. I took like 4 pictures and my entire face muscles are spazzing out. They're so tired. It was insane. They tell you exactly how to pose in such a professional way. They tell you, hey, chin up this way, look this way, oh, do this, like slight little muscle changes. And they told my sister afterwards, a lot of women, they like a lot of brides, they experience like body muscle sickness.
What?
Which means like their muscles are so sore that they like call out of work the next day and stuff.
Why?
Because it's just constantly like your micro movements, like they keep telling you like slight chin ups like this, and then you're like tense the entire time for like 8 hours straight. So we came to a place called Maple Tree House, which we all keep trying to call Maple Story, which was like a game back in the day, and we're gonna eat some Korean barbecue. My mind better be blown. Wow. Instead of being just regular automatic like the States, you have to press this for it to open. It won't open if you just show up. Y'all know what happens when it's Korean barbecue time. We've got the, ooh, I always judge a Korean barbecue place by the quality of their salad. It looks like there's poppy seed. No, I don't know shit. I don't know anything about this one. Wow, I'm so excited. Yeah. So this is the set. Then we ordered an extra plate of beef, an extra plate of meat. Always wrap my barbecue. I cannot eat it unwrapped. Got wrapped. Got this. We're gonna add some of this kimchi. This. Okay, ready? So good here. And then here we have kimchi noodle, like spicy hot naengmyeon. Wait, no, not spicy hot, Stephanie, you idiot. It's like naengmyeon, the cold noodles, the summer noodles, but with kimchi and with like rice noodles. Gotta get some makeup wipes. This place is called Olive Young. Oh my god, look at how cute these things are. I think I might want these minion press-on nails. Also these toenail ones. These are so freaking adorable. Wait, do they have more other weird things here? They've got fried eggs. I think I need these fried eggs.
Cuttlefish.
Yeah, cuttlefish. My fiance and I are straight ass, dead ass dying right now. This is probably the latest that we've been awake in Korea. I would like to say that I've been awake for the past how many hours? I woke up at 4:30 and it is currently like 10 at night or something wild like that. I can't even count to you guys how many hours I've been awake, walking around, rummaging through town, trying to find the perfect outfit for my sister's wedding shoot. I think, I don't know, am I gonna end the vlog here or am I gonna see you guys tomorrow in 3, 2,
The next morning.
Welcome back. Sorry, I went to sleep last night and I just completely passed out. I woke up super early this morning, and also if you guys notice a difference in my appearance, it is because I'm not wearing my fake lashes, which by the way, I feel like in this country, fake lashes really aren't a thing. Like nobody, voluminous lashes are not what people crave here. People like more of that natural, like, oh, I just woke up, but I also put on makeup type of look. It's about to literally be a confusing ass day. I'm emotionally distraught because my sister is leaving today, but she dropped off food for me this morning. She went to a very famous toast cafe in Korea. They're known for their brunch. Like this is like Korean brunch, American brunch breakfast foods, and it kind of reminds me of like the brunch that my fiance would like eggs on a toast with some like sweetness. Like the toast is sweet, but the egg is salty, and it's just like a confusion bomb in your mouth. And like that's what I want to try this morning because my sister dropped it off, and apparently it's super famous. So those two are on the bed right now. I'm gonna try these really quick, and oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. I've been up since like 6 in the morning, and I haven't really been able to get around to vlogging or even eating because I've just been so busy trying to edit videos for you guys and have them up in time. But also we're filming a mukbang in like an hour, and the most famous, the most highly reviewed jjajangmyeon bits, black bean noodle bits noodle place is not open till 11:30, which I think it's open right now, and my dad is ordering everything. It has been so hard trying to get food for mukbangs in here because I just don't know how to order it. Like the Korean addresses are all sorts of crazy. I don't even know anything about anything. It's been a struggle, okay? But we are going to try these little sandwiches. Okay, this one it's from a place called Isaac, and I think it's in the Gangnam district because my sister said it's really close to where she was staying at the Airbnb. And so this toast has a bite taken out of it. Don't be alarmed. It's from our family, and it's got sweet toast. It's got like a McDonald's hash brown looking thing, a folded egg, bacon, and what looks like to be some sort of tomato paste, okay? So, it is really greasy. It's just greasier than like fried chicken right off the... Oh my god. Honey. It's got cheese in between the egg. Don't touch it, it's really oily, so just eat it off of me. Eat it off this bud.
Oh my god.
Wow. Wow, that was the biggest bite ever. Holy cow. You want more? Oh, the cheese. You want to do a cheese pull. Wow. What do you think? Oh,
It's amazing. I told you. Sweet, egg, buns, jams.
There's no jam in here. There's ketchup.
Close enough.
But the buns are really sweet, so it makes up for it. Hold on. We got the ham and egg, which is kind of a thinner toast. I don't know if it just got flattened on the way here or if it's a thinner toast. Oh, it does have cheese.
Cheese?
Yeah.
This is almost the same recipe. Besides, they don't have jam, but maybe the bread is already sweet. This is the exact recipe, babe.
This one's not as good. The other one has a lot more going on. This one definitely tastes more plain, right?
I like it.
You like that one? Okay. Wow.
I like the other one.
You like the ham and cheese? What the heck? You're wild.
What? They love it too?
They say it's the best thing ever. This is where I've been doing my makeup. I'm going to show you guys my setup in a little bit of a second, but I just wanted to have a chill place where I could just talk to you guys for a second. I feel like my brain has been turned inside out, turned into intestine soup while I've been in Korea, just because this country is so hectic. Holy... I really like this country. I really like Korea, okay? And I honestly feel a lot closer to like my culture, to my mom, to my sister, to my dad, to my grandmas, obviously, when I'm here. I just feel like I feel a little bit more Korean, which is actually really good because these days, since I started dating my fiance, my Korean has gotten exponentially worse. Like, my Korean is so bad these days. I actually used to be really passable. Like, I used to be like, I wasn't anywhere near my sister because my sister actually did a couple of like her elementary schoolings while she was in Korea, so she knows a lot more than I do, but I was passable in the sense that like if I had an ordinary conversation with someone in Korean, they wouldn't think like, oh, this girl is a foreigner, unless we're talking about like very hard words or like business terminology, you know, because my pronunciation and my accent were pretty on point. But these days, even my dad is telling me in Itaewon, because there's like a lot of American people there, like the army bases there, so there's a lot of white people, there's a lot of black people, it's not just Asians over there, and he said they speak better Korean. Like if someone closed their eyes, heard their Korean, and then heard my Korean, they'd point at them and be like, that American right there is the Korean speaker, because it's just, or no, they'd point at me. Well, you get it. He said it in Korean, and now the translation's getting lost on me. Okay, I'm getting confused. But he's just saying they speak way better Korean than me. I actually think that, like, from this trip on forward, I'm gonna try to make it, like, a commitment to myself to fly out to Korea at least once a year, just so I can experience, like, the food and just be grounded again, to remind myself that you a Korean-ass kimchi hobbits, okay? But it has been really wild here. I don't know how people deal. I think when I last came, which was, like, over a decade ago, it was in, like middle school or something wild. Yes, I'm unblended. Hold on, I'm still finishing my makeup. I think it was like in middle school or something, and I was still living in Georgia at the time, and I had only lived in Georgia, and so to come here from Georgia, I just felt like a whole new world. Wow, the ecosystem in here is really good. The jjajangmyeon that we've been waiting for 5 ever has officially arrived, so my fiance went downstairs to go pick it up, and I think that's where we're gonna end today's vlog. Sorry for the rambles at the end. I'm gonna go put on my lashes. That's gonna be it for today's vlog. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. And I hear my fiance coming in with the jjajangmyeon.